I am the chronicler. I shall record your adventures in my book of legends. Tell me of your deeds.
Alright, let's play a new game. Let's play Drakensang, the River of Time. Drakensang. Is it song or sing? I'm not sure. The River of Time. Anyway, I played the first one. I really enjoyed it back in. I played Drakensang, the Dark Eye, and I made Elementalist caster, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. The Germans make some of the best RPGs there is, man. Highly well, check out the dude sword fighting right here, like that's pretty cool, man. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's like Errol Flynn fighting there. Ha! Anyway, where was that? Oh yeah. So let's start a new game. Quick note: if you get this game off of Steam and you get home and you download it, if you're having a problem to where you can't control the screen, that minimizes and it crashes, and you get a Nebula 3 error. It took me 8 hours to find a solution how to get past that. I saw a lot of people just gave up, uninstalled, and got a refund. I don't break that easy. So what you got to do, here's the fix I found that works, right? You got to go in the library, you got to right click on the game in your library and go down to properties, and it'll have a part where it has extra commands you can put in, right, on load when it loads the game up. You put in, and it's dash windowed, and the dash is right next to windowed all together. Dash windowed, dash auto config, dash no border. I put in dash auto config space dash windowed space dash no borders, and it works. You can actually you control it, because at first it just comes up and you can't, the mouse moves, but you can't hide, nothing highlights or anything like that. And then if you try to exit out, you get that Nebula crash. So that's how you get past that. If anybody needs any help, that's how you do it. New game. We play on normal difficulty. Normal difficulty was rough. The last game, I had some pretty hard parts. Drakensang, the River of Time. Kitty.
Well?
Gladys, come down.
The whole party.
Well, Corcoran, let's get you a pale ale.
Alas, the beer tastes only half as good without Ardo. Those were the days back then.
None of you has ever told me what actually happened back then.
Because it's a secret.
Yes, that's what you keep telling me over and over.
Maybe you're old enough for it now. Listen. It's a story about betrayal and greed, and the beginning of a friendship.
And thus the adventure begins.
A young, previously unknown adventurer was also with us. Otherwise, we would probably not have pulled it off. Somehow, this person got entangled in our problems during the autumn of the year 1009, after Bosparan's fall. We all met on the journey, as it so often happens. How might it have been for the Greenhorn? Just imagine, Gladys. I'll reveal to you who it was.
Is this character creation? Oh, that's pretty cool. Alright, so I noticed generate name. Okay, let's start out one name I do. I noticed a lot of people, I looked on a couple of playthroughs on the lab, and there's a few not many of them. A lot of them in German. I can't understand the shit they say. But it seems like a lot of people play the warrior and play the battle mage. That must be the easy classes, the easiest to play and get through class. And I think the last time, I think the very first time I played the game, I played a battle mage, and it was pretty fun. I think on the playthrough I did of Drakensang, I played Elementalist, and he could summon master. He could summon a fire elemental. That was pretty cool. I had a pretty good time playing him until I ran into some of the creatures that fire didn't damage, and that kind of sucked. But that was a pretty fun playthrough. A lot of people played Amazon. But I think this playthrough I'm going to play a human archer. Let's give him a different face. I'm telling it's corny in that face. Yeah, there we go. There you go. That's kind of rough, kind of crazy looking like that. Physical shape. It's going to be a small dude. Alright. Expert mode. We're going to expert mode. Alright. We got tips on right there, but I don't know if we need tips. Okay. First of all, let's get rid of the stuff we don't need. We'll find somebody else with human nature. Fast talk. I want at least 3 fast talk. Let's do some disadvantages. Oh, combat disadvantages. We will we'll take away axe. No axes, no maces is what we'll do. Also, we'll do another one disadvantage. Lower disadvantages. No heal wound penalty. Never do nature. Nature talent. All nature talents -2. All right. Well, we can do that. He'll be somewhat of a city boy. He grew up in the city. We'll do that. He knows a little bit about the woods, but not a lot. Yeah. Okay. We'll take some of that survival out. Put one in perception. Oh, let's bring up fast talk at 4. We'll bring up 5 fast talk. He's gonna be our slate talker. Bower. Alright, let's go to combat skills. Yeah, okay. Daggers. Let's see. Take that point down. Brawler. He's not gonna be a brawler. Take that down. We'll give him pin bow. Got some daggers. What about 34? He's got 19 left. Healing. Bower. Can you put picklocks in? I like to put picklocks in, but can't do it. What is this? It's based on talent, and no talents are rerolled workbench required to make objects. Ammunition, profession, streetwise, street wounds, willpower. And sneak. I took points on sneak because sneak's kind of jacked in this game because the last sneak is only good as the weakest sneak person in the group. So if you 4 dudes try to sneak past somebody and one of them ain't good at sneaking, they still, doesn't matter how high the other guy is. I always thought that was kind of weird, but there you go. Human nature. Well, I guess no point in that. I mean, no. Can I put a heal wounds? Yeah, okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah, alright. That looks good to me. Alright. Yep. Alright, good. Alright.
It's good of you to join us on land, young man. We'll camp here tonight before we reach Nattaret tomorrow. But there is just one thing. You promised to make yourself useful during our journey. I forgot all about that, or I would have given you something to do much sooner.
Well, it's your fault now, because, and of course I'll keep my word.
Lend old Pete a hand to set up camp for the night. We'll set off at first light tomorrow. Our paying passengers are in a hurry.
Got to hear someone with an attitude. Alright. I'll get off. What's that? Crap chest? Ooh, that rusty nails, leather strips, diamond dust, steel. Pick up on that. Ooh, speaking of that, I mean, probably need to put. I'll start with a sword. A sharp sword. Well, okay.
What? Oh, it's someone from the boat. What was your name again? Oh, right. You're the one who couldn't afford to pay the full fare. The one that I can use for odd jobs. Sorry. I don't know how I could forget that.
Captain, I don't really have much of a choice.
Do I have a choice? You will be rid of him tomorrow, whereas I will probably be slaving away under his command until the day the river takes my soul. I should get you to do my work as well. Or not. Who knows what a mess you'd make of it. I seem to remember that if someone chose to waste their money on betting instead of buying, tinder fungus and Furdok.
No, that's not true. Somebody stole the money, and I was so shocked by the theft that I forgot to buy the tinder fungus. Really?
Well, someone will have to find some dry tinder fungus somewhere on this island, and you are going with them, just in case.
I'm not scared. I'd go on my own if it wasn't so dull.
Make sure she comes back in one piece, or you'll have me to deal with. Jana is in enough trouble as it is.
Of course. Why don't you go with us?
My knees balk at the very idea, that's why. Now go on. Get a move on, youngsters.
And then you can tell me what he whispered to you. Come on.
Don't you dare. And Jana, no dawdling and jabbering about. There's work to be done.
That's pretty funny.
Come on, tell me. What did he whisper to you?
A bit more respect, please. I've been enough your height. I shouldn't be frightened by scary faces. You're a dragon war.
There's never a dull moment with you about. I think there might be some tinder fungus inside the ruined tower. Let's take a look there.
Okay. Can't remember how to control the game again. I always thought this game had some of the prettiest. Look at the ray of lights. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, wet. That's wet. Where'd she go? Oh, girl, what are you doing? You got stuff to do. pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool, man. Pretty game. There's your other piece of tender fungus wheel. Oh no.
It's as wet as a bowl of Kosh cabbage broth. We won't find a shred of dry tinder fungus out here if Effort has blessed the entire island with his wonders.
What should we do now?
I know. While we're here, let's take a look inside the ruined tower.
Yeah.
I bet it's still nice and dry inside.
Sounds like a nice little
So you
adventure.
like adventures, do you? Me too. I mean, I like to listen to stories about adventures. Come on, let's go.
Where you going, bro? Oh shit, am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to go up there? Ah, yep. I got lost. Already.
I'm not so sure that we should go in there. There seems to be a cave in there, and in Pete's tales, only one person ever gets out of the cave alive.
Stay calm, I'm not
Really?
fighting.
Well, I'll trust you this time. We'll be alright if we stick together. You go ahead. Oh,
Oh, got bats. It's wet. Your seat or adventure point, yes. Back, go back. Alright, don't suffer bringing her in the key, I can't tell. What is that? Bow? Sacrificial offerings.
don't touch it. I think it's a shrine consecrated to the River Father. And Pete reminds me every day that a good boatman never angers the River Father. Really?
Oh, come on, that's just superstitious.
But
That's
how exactly do you know that?
Guys talk. A shrine is some kind of nest.
What a load of rubbish. That's a sacrificial shrine. Really?
Alright then, perhaps. We'll just hold first.
Oh no! If I could, I would leave you here right now.
Oh, give a shit. What are you gonna do? Take a hike. Baby. Hey, wait, there's something out there. What the hell? Oh shit. Oh shit. Bow there. Oh, my bow there just in case. Let's reduce it to an arrow. What's that? Satisfy modifier arrows. Oh shit. She's knocked out or some shit.
brought the wrath of the River Father down on us. And I bet that was just a taste of what's to come. It's all your fault.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that, sorry. Oh, little Trolloc, calm down.
Whether or not I calm down is beside the point. Just so long as the River Father calms down, if Pete knew what was going on here, he would never calm down again. All right, now let's find some of that blasted tinder fungus already.
Girl. So, but frog leg. That's very funny.
At last, a piece of dry tinder fungus. Let's take this back to Pete right now. I'm looking forward to a nice, warm fire.
What the rest of the cave?
You fancy yourself as an adventurer, don't you?
Shotty barrel. Pick up stuff. Shot and everything else. Oh, there's guns in this game, that's right. Complete your training, find captain. Go see the captain, offer your help before a dry friend or return to the camp. Okay. Pretty cool so
Wait a
far.
moment. I want to ask you something. We never get the opportunity to talk in private on the ship. Tell me, what do you think of the other passengers?
That's what I'm doing that whole time. So you want to go back to the camp, shall we?
Well,
Captains are hard to read.
but he knows the Great River like the back of his hand. He knows how to avoid the river's teeth and can navigate the ship safely through the Devil's Maw. While I quake and quiver in fear, he can be a hard and stubborn man. But I guess he has to be. After all, he has to shoulder the responsibility for the ship, the crew, and the passengers.
He's a good
He
captain.
sure is. The Star of Fairdock has never capsized, and its crew has never gone hungry. What about the others?
Do you know anything about the other three passengers?
Well, if you know anything about them, you have to tell me. I've already tried to get some information out of that good-looking, dark-haired fellow, but the dwarf and the blonde-haired fellow with the broad shoulders drove me away as soon as they saw what was going on. With all their whispering and carrying on, they're like a gaggle of old maids, That's for sure. They argue all the time, but they are very careful to make sure that nobody overhears what they're saying. Maybe they are planning a robbery.
Rubbery?
Or perhaps they are Imperial aid. What about the others?
We should
We've
return
talked
to
for
camp.
long
Let's
enough.
speculate.
Hey, the last one to report to Pete has to,
Oh, this chicken shit. It starts the camera the other way around.
It's a relief to see that you have returned unharmed. We were a bit worried, especially Pete.
What do you mean we're worried? I still am worried. Shaky Legs Carl told me all about what happened.
Never mind that. We're back there. Wait patiently.
For all I care, that stupid River Father can steal Shaky Legs Carl away.
What? Captain, you mustn't say such things. What's more, Henry spied a dark shadow on the river earlier. Now that's an evil omen if you ask me.
But I'm not asking you, Pete. If you want to stand guard all night, be my guest. But I want everyone else rested up for the coming day. And that's my final word on the matter.
Oh, no, that's when we're back. We have the...
Good news at last. Pete, stop babbling and take care of the fire, all right?
You! Take care of the fire, Jana!
but
And you go.
On to my next challenge.
Tell your 3 traveling companions over there that the camp is set for the night, but do not otherwise disturb them. Understood?
There's nothing to tell you. We found something in the cave when everyone started jumping. I think it might have been a rated to her.
Don't let Pete hear about that. What about?
That's what you're trying to show.
Is there anything you'd like to tell me?
A giant frog crawled out of the river.
And Jonna thought that was a sign of the River Father's wrath? Don't worry too much about it, or you'll end up falling in the river. And that would only confirm Pete's fears. You want anything else?
Hey, have you been listening to us?
Captain sent the television to campus for the night.
Oh, thank you for that reassuring piece of information. I'm sure we've earned a nap.
I have to agree with him there. I'll sleep like a log after all that cursed rocking and rolling about on the ship.
Nobody's going to bed yet. Or have either of you slackards come up with a good idea yet?
You heard me. Tell the captain that we'll be awake a while yet. Don't bother about us. You can catch some sleep now. That's none of your business. But, we don't have anything to hide, so I guess we can tell you.
We're merely traveling merchants.
Right.
And we have important matters to discuss.
That's right. We have a private matter to discuss. So push off.
Oh my, you are such an elegant and subtle character, Gamlin. I am impressed.
What's that supposed to mean? You're making fun of me, Kano? Foxhill.
It would be better if you left us alone now. I'm sure that one of the boatmen would be glad to chat with you.
Alright. That's pretty cool. I did put in the codes for the collector items. Those are on the web. Back in the day when this game first came out, I didn't know about it, and I didn't know. I would have bought the collector's edition. I have the collector CDs of the ones that come together. The little collector CD of all the games. Ring of Deception, Ring of Healing. So basically, it gives you items. You have to get to the town and you talk to a guy standing by a horse and you can collect your items. Alright, so this is a good place to save it. Stop it here. We'll save it right here. Save and save often, bro. Looks like a new save. Because yeah, these saves do get corrupted.